welcome to Poetry Changes Lives. Today we're talking about poems of hope. And when you think of poetry about hope, it's very difficult to get past Emily Dickinson, writing nearly 200 years ago now. Her work has such a modern ring to it, it almost makes you gasp in surprise. Her famous, probably her most famous poem is the one she wrote about hope, that begins, "Hope is the thing with feathers." And I can't imagine any other 19th century writer, male or female, who would have come up with that line. Of course, all poetry is unique, but it seems to me it could have been written by somebody today, one of our loved and still living English or American poets, who knows? But that line, "Hope is the thing with feathers," it just grabs you. I remember the first time I read it, I thought, gosh, that is original. And Emily Dickinson was original most of her life, the strange, reclusive person who lived most of her life literally in her parents' house in Amherst, Massachusetts, where her father, I think, was a university academic, and she was very well educated. She had friends, loved her family, did a lot of gardening, that sort of thing, but really she spent most of her time alone in her room. It was only after she died that they found all these wonderful poems. Very few of them were known while she was still alive. This one is certainly one of my favorite uplifting poems, and it really makes you think, what is hope? And you know, aren't we lucky to have it? It never asks anything of us at all. I'm going to read it now. Hope by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the God is heard, and soon must be the storms that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest bird and in the strangest seas, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Isn't that amazing? I've heard it in the chillest land and in the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Hope is just something that is always there. We can find it. I've got it perching inside me. I can pat it. It sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Even when I'm feeling pretty down, Emily Dickinson is at work inside me, and it gives me a boost. Thanks, Emily. Keep going. Keep going. It never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Thanks for listening today.